We active, man. We got motion. You already know what to do. PWG and me, Cal Wood. We got special guests. Tell us, you feel me? You know what I'm
Know what
saying?
it
Rapper
is.
extraordinaire, rapper, singer extraordinaire, engineer, you feel me? Beat maker, you know what I'm saying? Everything, you feel me? Definitely got motion in this shit though. But how we doing, Wood? How we doing, Wood, on this Memorial Day?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Happy Memorial Day for all those who celebrate Memorial Day. And man, yeah, man, we got motion, you know what I'm saying? Frequency 99 is the umbrella. We got motion the podcast. GME is the label. And we got special guests, man. Tell us where you from. Tell us just a little bit about you.
What's good? It's your boy Tellis, originally from Flint, Michigan, North Side. You feel me? We down here in the Nap now. We posted up. Is Nap or Nothing. You feel me? To 100 Music Group. Like you said, we got motion. Everything is everything over here. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped a month ago. Street Views. We had
Oh
40,000
yeah,
streams.
yeah.
Thanks to the team, 40,000 streams. You know, and it's still ticking. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no. We gonna get you 1,000 streams in 2 days, and then it stop. You got real views, real listen. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And it's
Right.
and it actually, the process. So we're gonna bring more artists in. We're gonna bring more people in. Then once they get exposed to the process, I was actually building and reaching out to the masses. You know what I'm saying? We really got something to say. We really got something to do, and it feels good to be a part of something where everybody is like minded and everybody is bosses. You know what I'm saying? Surround
Right.
yourself with bosses. So that's my whole movement. You feel me? So yeah, we touching everything. We got motion. You feel me? Let's get it. Let's get it. Shout out to the team.
On top of hey, Flint, Michigan, though, you look, motherfuckers be sleeping on Flint. Before Detroit was really yanking, Flint was really the one though. You feel me?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
Flint,
No shade to all you feel me, old Cal Wood, man. But Flint, Michigan was really the one.
no. Listen, I'm super fair, man. Detroit, you know what I'm saying? We are who we are. But Flint, they had the Dayton family. They had
Yeah,
bootleg. They had
yeah.
they had a lot of talent. John Connor,
yes, sir.
uh,
Yes, sir. Yes,
a
sir.
lot of talented artists. You know what I'm saying? Before the wave of where it is right now, what they got. From the Rios to the Pac Mans to the Telluses to the just everybody, man. So Flint had a good scene. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Energy, the producer. Shout out to my cousin Mo B, his dad. You know what I'm saying? The original producer. And yeah, man. So yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When you say Flint, when you said the pack, look at everybody, really we feel like everybody from Detroit. When you say Michigan, like out my way and shit like that, if you don't really know, you think everybody really from Detroit in this area.
Yeah,
Right.
Even
man.
though Flint got
It's
their
like
own staff.
it's like this is what I tell people. You know what I'm saying? I tell them, Detroit, that's the city. You know what I'm saying? But a 30-minute drive, everything close. You know what I'm saying? The way I feel about it is a lot of, growing up through the early 2000s, the mid 2000s. You feel me? We wasn't holding it down on our own. A lot of the A&Rs or whatever, a lot of the people on the scene, to me, it kind of feel like they scared to go up north. They're stopping the D. You know what I'm saying? But they scared to take it up a little further up north. You know what I'm saying? So we
So
hold it
let me
down.
ask you this. What separates Detroit from Flint in the sense of stylistically and even in the sense of like the hoods, like the turfs? Like what separates Flint from Detroit? In both of y'all
Man,
opinion.
I'm gonna say now what separated as far as like the turfs and stuff, Flint really it really ain't no this the bad side of town. You really ain't safe nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't go nowhere by yourself. It used to be like GD74, Crip, and Blood, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the OGs, if you know where you at, if you in the Buck, if you in Beecher, you just respect, niggas rocking red out there, you feel me? On the north side, niggas rocking blue. But nowadays, your street, like we rep blocks, you feel me? Gundy
Right.
Hood,
Uh,
Dayton Ave, you know what I'm saying?
Murderwood,
You know,
PHP. Like I grew up, like I'm from Detroit, but I
yeah,
grew up in Flint too. So I know
yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
these things too.
yeah,
So
yeah. So
you got yeah. So it's to me the difference is it's not really a difference. It's really like
Yeah,
Detroit, you got the east side and the west side, and then but on Flint, you got all the sides, but
it's
then they
all
all got their
sides.
own little blocks and gangs that they
Yeah,
rep. Saying
it's
like without
it's
this
what street you from. Really, it come down to the street.
yeah, so the street.
Real shit.
Right. So y'all like us in the sense of like in Southern Cali, it is like red rag, blue rag, real gang members. But we gang members, but we not gang members. We from
So
blocks and
yeah,
turfs and shit
Yeah,
like that. So we
yeah,
really rep it hard.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
See,
Right.
what happened was it started out. I don't remember exactly when. I know late '90s into the early 2000s. You know, the task force really came in and got a lot of the leaders. You know what I'm saying? And what I used to tell motherfuckers is, bro, back in the day, when them GD74 niggas was standing outside, when them blood niggas was standing outside, wasn't no human traffic. It wasn't no
Right.
kids getting abducted. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Because them niggas was outside on the block. The kids could walk out, get off the bus, and roam the neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Freely.
Right.
Because really, what people fail to understand is those was really the soldiers. You know what I'm saying? For the neighborhood, for the hood and shit. But the task force came in, you know, and they had their little operations, and they got a whole lot of the structure on a lot of these young niggas right now. Well, YN, they don't got no real leadership, no rank structure and stuff. So it's really like the wild, wild west nowadays. If you don't start no shit, won't be no shit. You feel me? But you gotta know where you at. And shit, as far as the music, me personally, I feel like I pay homage to the D. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all really set the wave and set the mainframe on how to work together, even if you from different sides. The music shit was the goal. Like Cash Out, you feel me? Even though they signed, I might be speaking. I might not know everything factually, but when Cash Out got signed, they got shelled. You feel me? But my boy Payroll Giovanni, you know, I really don't shout out motherfuckers I don't know personally, but from the game that he spit and from the way that, you know, the whole sides, the whole labels and shit, they work together. You know, and that's something that we really need in the city of Flint. We see how Detroit can work together for the shit. They didn't let the industry change their sound, change their wave. And now that Detroit sound one of the biggest sounds in the industry right now. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, I think for sure, for sure. I think that's also the difference. Like Detroit artists, even if they beefing, they will work together, kind of similar to Atlanta. But in Flint, it used to be way more, like say, gang, turf, block, street politics, so they wouldn't work together. But now, you know what I'm saying, with the help of Energy bringing that sound more popular, it brought all the Flint hoods together. So now they all working together, and now most of them got deals.
Right.
So a lot
Right.
of
But
them
I
still
think,
got
and
that shit.
I think it's important, like for us to understand, especially regionally, especially because you know we always talking about motion, who got motion, right? I think it is important to differentiate, not necessarily to separate, but just so everybody understand, like how to pay homage to whatever, right? So it's like in my era, Detroit, I always knew about Detroit, but you know that's the Motor City. But you know the Dayton family almost really what kind of put Michigan on the map for me. I'm an OG though when it comes to the rap scene. You feel me? And now y'all got that Detroit versus everybody shit, even though, you know, we really your cousin. The town, we really your cousin. Like, we really fuck with it and vibe with it, right? But I love to hear your take. Tell us, you fuck with Rocky Bad?
You said who?
Rocky Bad.
Nah, I gotta get put on.
You don't know about Rocky Bad?
Yeah,
she
man, I
she
be
check out
so
that shit.
focused on the craft, man. I be loving when motherfuckers put me on, you know what I'm saying? Because I be so locked in, you feel me, on some Wayne shit.
Some Wayne shit, you don't listen to nobody else.
I be locked in, man, yeah.
Listen, and the cool part about it is you don't even, I ain't gonna say you don't rap like them, but I feel like you be giving me like MC vibes.
Yeah, because I study the MC style. You know what I'm saying? Even today, I heard some shit on the regular radio, and they was playing that old school '90s shit, bro. Criss Cross, right? You take away the beat, you know what I'm saying? You just get to the MC and the lyricism of that style, bro. If I could personally bring that style back, you know what I'm saying? With the miggity Mac, but it's the I don't know, like that style is. I feel like it could have a lane today with the right production. You know what I'm saying? That's real hip hop. You feel me? So I really focus on like how MCs really get down. You know what I'm saying?
You know, the thing. Here's the thing, though. The thing is, it need to be more MCs. But if we really pay attention in history, even the past, let's say 30 years of hip hop, the top five artists have been lyricists. Like, think about it. We all, of course,
Hold on.
it's all
Let's run
drowned
that
out.
back. Let's run that back. What 5 artists name them?
You said say that one more time.
What 5 artists? You said it was
Just pop, and in every era of hip hop, it's whatever art, all the five artists has always been lyricists. Think about it. In the 90s, early 2000s, who would I say was the top people? Biggie, Pac, Nas, Jay-Z, Eminem, Busta Rhymes, E40, all these different people.
I'm gonna agree with you just because you put 40 in there, because you just get 40 props. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you.
So, but they've been lyricists. So now, so then 2010s, we had Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole, Wale, Big Sean, just certain people, Big Crit,
Right.
all these, they all been the top dogs, and they all been lyricists. And even now, if we look at the people who sell it the most, Drake, lyricist, Kendrick, lyricist, J. Cole, lyricist. We just need to have more of them, but we always been the top. Yeah, the lyricism has always been at the top.
It just that sometimes, even when it comes to the lyricism, some people got to dumb it down in order to make sales. You remember Nas always was a lyricist, but he did have to come with that Nostradamus with some of the things that wasn't necessarily lyrical, but he went commercial for a minute to get the bag, then came back eventually to the lyrics. So sometimes you do be having to dumb it down and make a record.
Yeah, because if you can't skip past Andre 3000, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Back when they was talking that AT Alien, when they was talking that AT Alien shit, man, he was all off of chakras and all types of shit. You feel me? And who up the Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You up on Das Effects?
Das Effects?
You need that miggity, that style really was like Das Effects lyrically. Like that shit you talking about Chris Cross. I'm gonna send you some shit with Das Effects so you can like they was wrecking shit in New York.
Yeah, that's the type of shit I really want to deep dive into, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not dead. Motherfuckers just ain't shot another light on it since 95. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
We in the land makes though. Like really, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If you ain't thinking about rebirthing or remaking something or redoing something, like, and you dropping an album, you might be sleeping on the genre because a lot of the youngsters now be thinking a lot of shit is new, but it's all revamped. But when we was young, we was remixing all the old shit too, and hip hop was really built on, remakes and remixes and old records and throwing the old beats and you feel me? So really, you gotta kind of reach back and pull some old and make it new. I feel like that's part of the flavor that you're supposed to do.
You got to. Prince spoke on that. You know what I'm saying? I think people took it the wrong way or something like that. But like you said, it was really built on that because a lot of the stuff, it'd be some songs we thought was hip hop. The original was Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know what I'm saying? Shit, ATs and them was listening to. They didn't remix that shit up. We don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I think it's our job to keep the genre alive, to go back, pay homage, remake it. My only thing about that, I don't like when the motherfucker get on some shit because the producer didn't produce it, but the artist don't know shit about it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Tory. Shout out to Tory, Free Tory, you know what I'm saying? But when he did say it, when he said some shit like he ain't really know the song, bro, that was a hit. You should be old enough to know that song, bro. It was a hit of your time.
But everybody not a student of the game either. It's like even when it comes to hoop and sports, it's a lot of dudes now that's wrong, but they act like they shitting on the older generation. The older generation paved the way for them to be there. That don't mean you got a dick rod in them, but it means that you for sure supposed to pay homage. Like you supposed to do that. Like look, you know what Drake dropped like they said his first iteration of his album had no producer creds on it. You feel me? Yeah. So that's a very big thing for a producer to have that cred on there. Not just for revenues, he might get his money on the front end and the back end, but just for me to look at it and know who it is, because I might want to go solicit business from him, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
They were saying that, which is true. I don't know if it's true for him, but because he rushed the albums to put them out. He didn't want to put them out so they wouldn't leak. When you put the creds in there, they do kind of saturate late.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's true, but shout out to all the producers and engineers and the dudes that twist the knobs and do all this shit behind the scenes and never get no props. Shout out to them, man.
I ain't gonna lie. The music industry, it need to take a note out of Hollywood from the actors, man. Them motherfuckers been unionized. You know what I'm saying? They done unionized. You ain't finna underhand no actor, no actress, no screenplay writer. You know, but we be out here, we really out here independent. But you know, the independents do come with some type of it come with a big gratification if you can do it right. You know what I'm saying? But we take a lot of low bars on the end too, because like right now it's what 0.02 cent of a penny for a stream.
Right. Somehow they done figured out a way to do the math on a penny to break that down. You got to be a super genius to be able to break down a penny. I mean, that's awesome. And then still wouldn't even throw us the whole penny after you gave us some more money. You wouldn't even throw us the whole penny. Like, y'all just take the penny, brother. Do what y'all gonna do with that penny. But I want to double back on something you said because you got two comments right here. One of them was talking about so the kids' protection was taken off the streets when you was talking about how the old school mobs used to protect the streets. And then another one said protection is paramount, right? And talking about that, we know that the old school gangs, they didn't really start off as terrorists of the streets.
Nah.
We knew that they was there protection from the police and police brutalities, even the Black Panthers. All that shit is really offspring of the Black Panthers. And it was really there for real purposes, and then they just got turned out to be something else. So we always try to protect the kids.
Yeah, you know, kids, that's against the rules. You know what I'm saying? You don't mess with no kids, you don't mess with no females. You know what I'm saying? I believe a lot of the degeneracy came from, you know, the CIA or whatever you want to call it, whatever entity. You know, the drugs, ignorance. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a real OG, you know, they respect your mom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, I ain't gonna put you down, little cuz you the one, you the light. You got a brain, or you can hoop, or you a genius. We gonna protect you in the streets because you the tick.
That's the real true essence of what it's supposed to be, especially if I already know I'm out here. And I feel like the reason why I resonate a lot with like the young people in my life is because I ain't no hater. I might kick the game to you and, you know, throw some shit at you, but other than that, you gonna make your own decision. And I ain't like, you know, a lot of old niggas be like hating on whatever the young niggas do. That's why that Willie Lynch syndrome kick in. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. That's just crazy. You right though, but you know, all we could do, man, is just be the example, and you know, and lead the youth that we got around us, you know, saying to better positions, and also listen to them too, because you know, me being who I am, I got mentors, I got people older than me, my OGs, but I also got people that's younger than me that I listen to as well because they're gonna help push this forward. So, you know,
matter of fact, tell us, hold on, you tell us.
Man, I'm 37, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Drink water, stay fit. You know what I'm saying? Black don't crack unless you smoke it, man. I'm 37. Motherfucker told me the other day I look 25, but I think Auntie was hurting for a squirt. Whatever. Man, one of the biggest lies, because that brings something to me. One of the biggest lies that we tell ourselves as Black people is that you still a baby. You know what I'm saying? You walk up to a motherfucker 40 years old. Oh, you still a child. Now I don't know what ulterior motives you got behind that, but you really ain't. We need to carry ourselves through normal everyday life as if we doing sports time. You feel me? They calling LeBron old. In the streets, LeBron ain't old. In the game, he's old. But this thing, time is money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in college right now, so I'm around a lot of 20, 21, 22-year-olds getting to the bag. You feel me? And I'm talking about showing me $70,000, $150,000 investments in their 20s. Why? Because they're young and they got more time to accumulate more money. That's what they mean by time is money. But if you 40, 45, still trying to figure it out, now you're going through a midlife crisis, getting knocked out like Ray J. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Look, that's a good segue. You did a double segue. You said sports, investments, and Ray J. Pick which one you want to talk about, bro. You want to hit us with the investment shit You want to hit us with the Ray J? Like, what you want to hit us with?
Man, I do want to talk about the investments and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, you know, I tell people we didn't have this shit in our pockets back in the day. I remember, bro, when I was learning how to sack up type shit. My OG teaching me how to break it down. Meanwhile, I got a doppelganger, probably some other boy, white boy or Asian boy, my same age, same birthday, on the other side of the planet. He learned how, this the S&P 500. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had OGs to break that shit down to me like that. My OGs, you know, was teaching me how to get it in the street. So I'm trying to tell people it's important that you teach yourself. And now you got that shit in your pocket. When Bitcoin came out, the shit was 10 cents. We would have had to go to a bank, get a brokerage account, you know what I'm saying, and get that shit at market price. Now you can invest in anything for $1.
So let me ask you this question, Tellers. Let's say you talking to a 17-year-old, he's about to be 18 in 10 days. He got $1,000 at his open house. What are the top 3 to 5 stocks or cryptos you would have him to invest in to make some money?
This is what you want to do. 17, turning 18, you got $1,000 to play with. Get you 250, put it in all these. Get you 250. You want to put it in it's a gold stock where you're investing in the price of gold digitally, so you still own gold without having to buy gold bars. You want to get into the QQQM. That's the Nasdaq. That's the top 100. That's the top 100 stocks that's doing good. You're gonna trend with the nation. You want to get into the S&P 500. That's the top 500. So them the stocks. And then with the cryptos, you want to get into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is backed by the government now, so it ain't going nowhere. And you want to get into Ethereum, which is number 2. It's basically the silver of the crypto world. Anything that's going against Bitcoin, anything that's not Bitcoin and not Ethereum is basically betting against Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, but you want to diversify. But them the top 5. You want the S&P 500. You want the Nasdaq. I can't remember the ticker for it, but it's a gold stock. I have to pull it up. It's gold, and you want to get into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Them the top 5. You don't want most of your shit to be crypto. You know, but I mean, whatever
you want to basically you want to diversify, right? But also you gotta make sure that you let them know that they gotta be patient, because you know one thing about us. Yeah, one thing about us is instant gratification.
You're right. You hit the nail on the head. You gotta be patient with that shit. Don't put $500 in some shit and then by Wednesday you gotta go grocery shopping and you gotta pull your investment out. You feel me? Right. If you gotta start small, if you gotta do $50 a week, if you gotta start small, build it up to $100 a week. The beauty of the shit is compound interest. So a lot of the number one, a lot of the top, you know, the millionaires and billionaires, they always do the 2-2-2. You want to have 2,000. You want to get to 2,000. Let that compound. And then you want to get to 10,000 because 2 or 10 is 20. Once you get to 20,000, your whole mind change. Your whole mind frame change. You no longer being reactive to your living situations. You being proactive. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to diversify, but your goal is to get to $20,000. So that compound interest can basically set you up for a life change. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the nuggets. Gotta be patient.
So basically, but you want to make sure whatever you put in, you can afford not have to double back on it. So like even if it don't accrue no interest hella fast or whatever, you just want to be able to be like that 1,000 is gone. I'm not even looking at that 1,000.
I'm not, if 1,000 to you is $10, so like say if you got $1,000, but in your budget that's 10, put 1,000 in that bitch. You feel me? If you broke as fuck, I'm talking to us now. I'm talking to us. If you broke as fuck, nigga, go DoorDash, nigga, and go buy you $10 in Bitcoin, buy you $20 in Bitcoin.
Nobody should be broke in this era. That's a fact.
Especially if you young, because time is money and you young, so you got the time. You feel me? You got the time to make the money. So, and you know, you ain't gotta. They want you to have life insurance policies. I'm not saying don't get that shit. They want you to have 401ks. I'm not saying don't get that shit, but you don't have to have your retirement. You ain't gotta have your livelihood based on some money that you gotta fight another motherfucker for that you didn't already put your own money into.
Got you. Okay. Well, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I get
What you got
that
to
on
add
that
to that,
shit.
Wood? What you got to add to that? I know you got a tip or two.
Oh no, listen, I get all of my game as far as investing from him. So everything he said, I already put all my stuff into. So he always give me the best. He been giving me good stock and crypto advice since 2019. So he also helped me make a lot of money on when Dogecoin was popping. When Doge was
Right.
popping,
Yeah,
I made a lot of money.
Hey, everybody was an expert when it came to Doge.
Look.
We had
Brothers on the app.
You had nowhere to
Real
go.
though.
Yeah.
All right, so
Doge is probably
Go
the only
ahead.
meme coin with a little infrastructure because Elon Musk, they spearheaded the shit. But you gotta watch the meme coins, man. Like I said, Doge got some infrastructure because he trying to make it to where you go to the moon and motherfucking buy motherfucking moon juice with Doge coins and shit, whatever.
right. All right, so
Yeah,
all right, tell us. So we about to segue to this Ray J fight, right? Did you see the fight?
Man,
Ray J and Super High fight.
the whole fight was a real.
That shit was. Hey, the one with Beasley and him was literally like 60 seconds.
Yeah,
I was disappointed in that. Was crazy.
He locked him up so quick.
Listen,
Wait a minute. Who was you disappointed in?
I was no, of course not. No, I was disappointed in him too. No, I was disappointed in Ray J too, but I was disappointed in Michael Beasley.
Yeah.
He's too competitive for him to go out like that, and his pride was so hurt.
You might be sleeping on Lance Stevenson. He's been a beast his whole career.
No, Lance is fire. No.
Yeah.
Lance is fire. I just think that I wasn't even expecting Beasley to win. I was just expecting him to just
to be like to get him up. Right.
Yeah.
That's the difference in that NBA shit, though. The NBA fight, when they on the court, all that pump faking and pump swinging, they don't.
They don't do it. I didn't know Aiden Ross was hosting this shit, but then I seen a little kick symbol. I'm like, that's what it is. But I shout out Aiden Ross. You know what I'm saying, with what he did with that whole kick platform, how he started with that shit. Yeah. But yeah, man, that Ray J fight, man.
Listen. Shout out to Aiden Ross. Shout out to the company Brand Risk. I'm gonna tell y'all this now. I'm gonna put myself on the line. Dub. He can sit out for this one. Super Brand Risk. Y'all can hire me. Under the We Got Motion podcast. I will fight Super High Fire, and let me tell you, I will lose. Super. If you watch this, Super, I will beat the dog shit out of you, my nigga.
Please, bro. Look, you gotta make sure you gotta have a frequency 99. You gotta have the whole gear
on the shorts,
bands, all the shit on you.
Bro, I'm having a frequency 99. We Got Motion on the shorts and the shoes. I'm having the custom mouthpiece.
It's gonna be slow motion. It's gonna be slow motion.
Right.
It's gonna be slow motion.
So we clipping this. You talking out Super High Five.
Super will not, bro. Super, my boy, you will not win, my nigga. Please, Aiden. I ain't gonna tell you the price right now what I'll do it for, but I'll do it for a good price because it's all for the team. It's all coming back.
You know, right? I mean, Blueface first, and then Ray J. He made it seem like that shit really scripted, like it's supposed to be a certain way, right? I mean, Ray J trolling because he was like after he got knocked out and he had the Flintstone lump. He was like, "Man, what's up, bro? What you doing?"
He had the Martin Lawrence going on, bro.
But it was a lucky hit. And then
he that motherfucking hard, bro. I don't know if
he didn't hit him that hard, but it still was a lucky hit. And then when Super hit him, he was shocked.
Yes, he paused for a second. He paused and looked at it because he thought he was playing. Because it looked like Ray J was playing it, but it's another angle I was gonna post, right, bruh. When they got the camera right there where he got clipped at, bruh, Ray J was looking like John Rickles or somebody. Man, he was listening. Hey, and he already had the lump.
He,
He had the lump already when he got hit.
that's what make you think.
That's what I'm
Did he go
saying.
off cue? Did he go off cue with the knockout for himself?
And here's the thing. For
That's what
him,
I'm saying.
the type of hit that he took would have knocked him out cold. He got up instantly.
Yeah.
Well, he looked stupid for a minute. He looked like it was on like a York Peppermint Patty commercial. He was leaning, he's leaning like he was on skis a little bit, bro. Let's keep shit real. But I think that, we ain't never seen Ray J get a month. We seen him pump faking
Yes,
on a
we
lot
did.
of
He fought Fabulous, nigga. He fought Fabulous.
Which Fabulous?
He fought
Rapper.
FABO.
Who won?
Hello.
Ray J.
Back in the day.
Are you talking still one wish?
About 10 years.
I thought you was talking about Dad by Ray J. Dad by
Bro.
Ray J is a different beast.
No, that's a different piece. I'm talking about Blood Ray J that was in Death Row. That Ray J.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, what's face said that too. Blueface said it was rigged too. Blueface said that. He said when he fought Bruh, it was rigged or something like that. But if you get
Blueface won that fight. Blueface won that fight.
I didn't watch the whole fight. Some people said he won, but the clips looked like he was getting whooped though.
No, you watch the fight. Just be unbiased.
The Clips made it look like he was intoxicated.
Yeah, Blue won the fight. And the thing is, and what was messed up with Aiden that was talking about, Aiden was making bets for the other dude, and it's kind of tricky because if this is your boxing league, how can you make $500,000 bets on your own league? It makes it look away. You can't do that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that is true because it's like you wagering against yourself. You could rig it. Yeah, you could rig. That's how they got Pete Rose. But even though Pete Rose wasn't cheap, Pete Rose is betting on this team to win.
Yeah,
right.
So you can't guarantee that. He just believed in his team.
Yeah.
Right.
But let's segue to this NBA, the state of the NBA, right? You feel me? Last night we had a game. It looked like it's
Shout out to Wemby.
Shout out to Wemby.
Shout out to Wemby. He said I ain't going home.
Yeah. I'm over these niggas not feeling like Wemby. I just came up with that.
They said, yeah, make sure that's a bar. Make sure that they said Popovich came in the locker room. They said he don't even come in the locker room, but he do be talking to her. They said Popovich came in the locker room. The last loss they had, it was like, man, what's up? What's up with y'all? What's going on? Pop had to come up in that motherfucker on some other shit.
Man,
Listen,
it shook him up.
Look, man, Wemby had to take a little jet ride to the Monks again.
Don't tell me
to the Monks.
Don't tell me he slid his thumb.
I like his energy. I feel like he got a nice passion for the game. Like I feel like he really be serious about the game. Like,
yeah, I like that he's so young. He still got that. He got that. You know how like college hoopers, they got that pure energy where it ain't tainted by the bag, but he get the bag. He still love the game.
And he haven't even peaked yet.
No, hell no.
I'm saying he gonna gain another 40 pounds.
He might not even need the 40.
Yeah, he might not even need the 40.
He seemed like he's strong and wiry. He might need a 10 to 15, and when you get older, you weigh a little bit more anyway. But I don't know. The 40 pounds might take over.
Too much. Might be too much.
Might want that run game to stay in. So, I don't know, bro. But,
yeah, he just need to keep his legs healthy. That's it. All he needs to do is keep the legs and ankles healthy. He can be good.
And Anthony Edwards had that same passion too. Except I don't know about Anthony Edwards, man. I feel like he could be like the best, but it seemed like when it comes to the playoffs,
He is distracted.
Listen, man, you can't. Sometimes you can't never trust a nigga wear his hat like this. Any nigga wear his hat like this, you can't always trust him.
I ain't gonna lie, in the debate, we rock our shit to the side, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga younger than my little brother, and his baby mama older than me. He is distracted. All right, you know what I'm saying? Damn. I fuck with him though. I think they need
y'all
to
must remember CC Sabathia. He used to wear his hat cocked to the side from Vallejo. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? CC, man. CC, don't hate on the hat cocked to the side.
Yeah, don't hate on the hat, man. Don't hate on the hat, man.
No, I hate. I'm just saying you got to be careful. You got to be
Yeah,
careful.
you gotta be careful, man. You
I ain't
gotta be
gonna say
careful.
most niggas that wear
For
their head to
me,
the back, usually they play back catcher and shit like that. You feel me?
man,
Look, man, Ken Griffey Jr. Man was listen. That was my dog, man. Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. The reason I wear my hats like this, man.
Yeah,
yes, sir,
Griffey,
yes,
that's my
sir.
nigga though. Like, he really was like he was one of the, to me, he was like, never get caught in the steroid shit. You never hear that steroid shit with him.
No, no
And he's in
conspiracy.
the air. Right.
No conspiracies. No
At all.
scandals. No scandals.
And him and his dad played together. That was fire. That was before LeBron and Bronny.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Right.
people mention that. They mention that. I think they just hate LeBron so much. I don't understand it. I mean, this is Black history, bro. This is history, American history. Actually,
Okay, let me get your take on LeBron. Let me get your take on LeBron. He the GOAT?
Yeah, man. But hold on.
Because you see it coming. Because you see it.
I grew up with Kobe. I grew up eating Cheerios, seeing Kobe. I was too young to remember Jordan, but I remember that big ass clicker TV my granny had where you had to click the buttons. Jordan was on that. So everybody got their own go. At the end of this shit, ain't nobody gonna be able to say they did this shit as longevity as LeBron, and that sets him in his own GOAT lane. I'm not saying better than nobody else. I'm saying you got Jordan, Kobe, LeBron in chronological order.
Yeah,
Right now,
I think we should
LeBron-
separate our goals by eras because the rules was always different.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Chronological
I give you the
order.
neutral. I give you the neutral one. I love y'all for being neutral and sound like politicians. It's about to be election season, but it's only one GOAT, greatest of all times, not greatest of all times with a apostrophe S. It is an order, right?
You talking about
We
the
all
one,
know it's Jordan.
You talking about the
We all know
Neo,
it's
the
Jordan.
one. The one is Jordan. I seen this motherfucker do some unhumanly ungodly shit, bro. I mean, the whole team is defending him. This motherfucker can slide through and
Right.
see some shit
And any era. In any era.
in any
I
era,
feel
bro.
like Jordan in any era. I feel like LeBron body type in any era too. Because I feel like he would have played harder against like the Oakleys and them. Like he wouldn't have been able to cry. He would have been able to be a crybaby in that era. You feel? Because the crybaby was getting the fuck up out of there. Right?
And remember, LeBron had his nose broken and wore the mask and was going
Oh, here we
crazy.
go. Listen, look, the LBJ love is too much for me. Longevity to make you a GOAT. It's a lot of motherfuckers that stayed in the league that shouldn't have been around that long. Look, let me tell you the GOATs. The GOAT of basketball is Jordan, right? The GOAT of baseball is Barry Bonds to me. I don't care about the steroid shit and all that shit because Barry Bonds was just, that nigga just was doing amazing shit. You feel me?
He did. Definitely.
Football get a little dicey because it's like you want to say Tom Brady because he's just this winner, right? But it's just so many GOATs in football, bro. Like, because Joe Montana was like my nigga.
Yeah, your position, you can be the GOAT in your position. Like your position set you apart. Basketball,
Okay.
they wanna melting pot everybody in basketball, but in football, if you're a quarterback, you the GOAT at that. If you're a receiver, you the GOAT at that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can be the GOAT at your position. I don't know. But nowadays the game can change in football. They got motherfuckers playing both sides of the motherfucking field.
Right. Well, that's how we all grew up.
Yeah,
Really, we all grew up playing Iron Man.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what that evolved into. With these, what's the young boy that they were giving him flat for marriage?
Travis Hunter.
Travis, yeah.
He crazy.
Yeah, but not only that, but look, let's not sleep on Deion, because Deion did play both sides of the ball and he played baseball. Let's not sleep on Bo Jackson.
But Deion Sanders is fire.
Yeah, no sleep.
Bo Jackson with that nigga on Tecmo Bowl. Remember when you played with Bo Jackson on Tecmo Bowl? He was unstoppable. You might not remember Tecmo Bowl. Y'all too.
I heard of it, but I ain't played it. That was back in the day when you had to put the quarter in the machine. You went back a little too far.
He said put the quarter in the machine.
I want to slide off. Just we got all people on the panel that love music. Our first love is music. Our business is music. I don't care what if it's management, if it's A&R, if it's engineering, if it's beats, if it's just being a listener, if it's just loving the music, right? So I want to get your take, Chellis, and your take too on the state of music today. What do you feel about it? Where do you feel like it's going? Are you still in love with it, or do you feel like it could do better?
My take on the state. Let me see. I'm still in love. I'm still in love with music. I'm still in love with it. I realize that I'm not the audience anymore for who's ever the mainstream and the number one. They not rapping for me. You know what I'm saying? I still feel like the females are singing to me. That's just me personally. I do feel like it's hard to. I do feel like the production. We need some more people that can take some pots, some pans, and some boxes and make some motherfucking real beats, some real sounds. It's the beats for me.
Right.
You know, but the passion is still there. I feel like a lot of this shit is still underground. A lot of the real shit. I feel like those that's at the top with the money that ain't rapping no more, that can get into these rooms. I think they need to do something, bro. Something political within the musical infrastructure, bro, because they gonna let the robots come. The robots come. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they already here. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but I know one thing, the reason I'm still in love with it, because I know us as a people, we have a way. Like when that battle rap shit was taking off. You know what I'm saying? We have a way to set up shop somewhere and make it pop. But as far as the radio and shit and what you see on the screens now, if Jeezy drops something today, I gotta go search Jeezy. Back in the day, you know, you gonna hear who hot, but now you gotta follow the fans, gotta follow the artist versus the artist can just put some shit out and you gonna hear it. So I don't know, it's just different. It changed fast. I'm gonna let somebody else say something because mom might be all over the place with the rap shit, bro.
No, definitely. I think as far as the state of music, I still excuse me, I love it still. I love music. I'll never stop loving music. As far as doing this from a back end state, as far as doing the marketing, I kind of sometimes hate having to do certain things. I wish CDs were still around. I wish the fact when fans can show up. I think artists are too accessible in a way. I used to kind of like you pop out and see somebody you ain't never seen before. You're like, oh snap, this Ti. Now you see him so much online when you see him like, oh, that's Ti.
That's why Usher don't go live. That's why Usher don't go live.
Yeah, it messes up. You know what I'm saying?
He said it take away the illusion, not the illusion, but the mysteriousness.
The Lord.
Right. Yeah. We was talking about that with Jay Prince. Like Jay Prince always like a mob boss to me, but now he talks so much, it took away some of the mystique. So he don't even really seem like he a mob boss to me because you two are like if you just chopping it up, but telling us all the business, you just sound like the internet niggas now. And like I was just talking about the other day, right? When I was hollering by myself, I was doing my own little shit, right? The streets is the internet now. Yeah. The internet is the streets. You know what I'm saying? That the internet dictates what niggas gonna do, how they gonna react to certain shit, how they gonna push, and what's snitching and what's not, and what could be accepted. And so the streets don't even really got say so on shit no more. So you got to become a collective, fuck with your people, and follow the old rules because you can't push them rules on the internet, niggas, right? And as far as the music, right? I just
you can't.
With me,
look, you can squash some street shit or some professional shit just by having followers. Look, man, right. I don't like how you doing business. Hey, I'm gonna have to warn you, bro. Between me and a couple of my guys, we got about 500,000 followers. You might want to let's go talk some shit out.
Right,
followers.
And that's my thing, bro. Is that the world is so twisted and tainted right now. I'm like a fossil. Like you feel me? I'm like prehistoric to a lot of this shit. But what I do love about self is that I'm able to adapt to everything. And being a dude that been in prison a lot, and if I always look at it like if I could adapt to that shit up in here, run a program in order to get my punk ass out, I could adapt to anything on the streets. You feel me? I'm saying? So even when it comes to music, I look at it like just because I don't understand it, or maybe if I don't even like it, that don't mean that shit ain't dope. So whatever's going on right now.
Exactly.
I do.
Because once upon a time, because we're talking about that real quick. Once upon a time, when rap came out, people was like, that shit ain't gonna last. That shit is a bunch of noise. I don't know what the fuck they on. Now, rap, hip hop, that our whole swag is everybody's. You feel me? It's transcended everything. You feel me? So I don't want to look at some. Remember me and you, Will, was listening to somebody a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, bro, I don't really know about it. You was like, I like it just because it's different. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to be able to be eclectic enough Not to just listen to no trash, but at least to be like, let me just try to open my mind and try to see what this is. That's how I feel about the state of
Right.
music.
Well, before I ask you, before we get, I gotta ask you one more question before we get out of here about what you got going on. I gotta say something real quick about new music again. We just had a new album come out, French Montana and Max B. It's called Wave Guys 2 The Cosmos, right? 27 tracks,
Damn.
okay, of garbage. Let me tell you.
You listen to all 27?
Bro, this is what I do. I listen to all 27 tracks. I probably like about 3 songs. I think one of my favorite songs they got on there was with Rick Ross. I forgot what it's called, but they did like an old school sample. This you such a Rick Ross hater, it's crazy.
I
But
just
the song is really good. But when I tell you, they got a lot of them songs may disappear because them samples ain't get cleared. That's number one, and they too big of artists to try to get them samples that's not clear. So some songs you're gonna see disappear. But that shit is 27 Max B. I'm glad you home, brother. I'm so glad. But you think you're so delusional because you think that you are top 5 in New York of all time? I
the
can
Big
say
Daddy Kane shit. The Big Daddy Kane shit. Right.
so Big Daddy Kane came and hit him with a new verse that's better than anything that Max B has had since he's been out.
He came
Let me
with
say
more
it clear.
I gotta check this out. I ain't even know
Max
Big Daddy
B,
Kane was still in
I
the
can
hold on real quick. Tell us this is what I'm talking about, bro. You got to be a student of the game, bro. For one thing, you represent the Indiana Pacers. I'm trying to figure out what's going on today. The second thing is, bro, you ain't doubling back. You ain't listening. You got to double back, bro, on Big Daddy Kane. Let's listen to the legends. Come on, tell us.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I know he just dropped some shit.
Yeah, he just dropped the verse.
Yeah.
He just dropped the new verse on just letting Max B know he can rap still because Max B say he's better than Big Daddy Kane. And I know 50.
Send it to you.
I probably know 100 rappers actively right now from New York to New Jersey that can rap better than Max B. But shout out to French for putting your mans back on when he got out. But your project is hot garbage. But tell us.
You know, I be liking a lot of shit you be saying trash. I be like,
Okay, keep shit real.
I want this to tell us. I want you to listen to the project when we're done, and you let me know am I right or wrong. We can come back on here. You let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna like some of the beats, but the stuff that was being said, you ain't gonna like it, brother.
He actually does back. I'm living in the past because that Pacer loss that we lost that shit hurt. And how the fuck we go from game 6 in the finals to the Pacers, the worst team in the fucking league this season.
How was you a Pacers fan? Let's back up some. Let's get the background on this Pacers shit.
Look I'm a New Birth Pacers fan. I fuck with Detroit. I live here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but I'm saying you more of a Halliburton era.
Yeah. More of a Halliburton. I ain't like him at first. He used to piss me off.
Yeah, he's unorthodox.
He seemed like he had a slight growth spurt. And that's when I started fucking with him. He seemed like
we were supposed to have the worst supposed to have him. I like Halliburton. He go crazy.
Yeah, he go crazy. He a real facilitator. He learning how to really.
But when I was thinking about the Rick Smith era, Indiana like historically racist. I was just but don't mind me. I sent you that Big Daddy Kane shit too.
Yeah, I need to check that shit out.
Hey, Wood, you was about to say something though.
Yeah. So I'm about to ask Tellers this last question. I was about to ask him. So I know street views are out. You said 40,000 streams, currently counting. What can the people? What can they expect from you in the next upcoming months? Are you coming out with another single? You come out with another project? What is else for you? And what all do you do besides singing rap? What do you all do musically?
Right.
I mean, since I just dropped the project, I think it was 19 songs long. It was more than that recorded. So for now, I'm getting right back into the creative bag. I'm gonna drop a couple of mix tracks. I did that Kalani. That shit #1 is hot. You feel me? That folded. I'm gonna send that one to you. I did that collage, bro. I don't really do the mixtape shit, but that one that got me inspired. You feel me? And my method, I usually drop an EP or two, and then I drop an album. You feel me? Shout out to Wax House. Shout out to 239 Pros and Wax House. That's Flint. 239 Pros, and that's Cape Coral, Florida. I got some features. Shout out to King. You probably heard of him, King Miracle. He in Atlanta. So I got features that I'm trying to work together. But I think I'm gonna do another solo, couple solo EPs, and then whatever turns into an album. I usually get it done. I probably drop 3 EPs and then the album within a year. So they go like that. You know, I create spontaneously. If I'm feeling it, that's what's going. You feel me? But it's definitely in the works.
I got a follow up. I got a follow up, right? Like for like formulaic, like when you think about formulas, right?
Yeah.
Are you ever like putting in your mind like, okay, it's about to be summer. I for sure need something for the bitches that want to shake their ass in the club. I for sure need something for the niggas that want to throw them dollars. I for sure need something that's gonna have motherfuckers to slap in their trunk when they ride through the hood. I for sure need something for when they pull up to the beach, like stuff like that. Or and then like when the winter comes, are you like, okay, now we need something where we gonna cuddle up and cupcake and big spoon, little spoon with little mama? You feel me?
Yeah,
are you thinking about stuff like that when you're creating?
Yeah, I definitely think about stuff like that. So Valentine's Day, I dropped the Valentine's Day EP. I literally came up with it within like 5 days and was like, what, just give me some beats, you know what I'm saying? Drop some R&B shit. The shit did numbers. I actually got a female to feature on one of my shit. Shout out to Shira Iana. Like this summer coming up, I've already been cooking up some shit. Like, man, I need to do some shit that's like some Louisiana NBA young boy type shit to hit them in the head straight June type shit. July, on some banger shit. So I'm always keeping my eye on that. I try to keep my eye on who dropping because I never want to drop when Michael Jackson drop a fucking movie. You don't want to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I try to stay away from the political shit. But if something drastic happened, like another Twin Tower, such and such to say, I'm probably gonna have something to say about that. You feel me?
What I would love for you to do is make sure that if you don't rap about that, speak on it.
Yeah.
Because you seem like you got a mind. Like you don't seem like you just walking around aimlessly. So that's why platforms like this, and I tell this to all the artists, platforms like this, or even your own platform, when I'm just go live or I'm just to holler and make a 30-second clip, let us get your opinion on whatever it is, even if it's unpopular. So what? But let us know you, because I feel like the landscape for artists right now is that we need all of that.
Yeah,
like the music don't even really come like first no more. It's kind of like your personality. They didn't make me want to listen to your music. Not me, but I'm saying like fans.
Right. Yeah. I fuck with that, man, for sure. Like I do some shit like the gas prices. A lot of my shit, I'll say some shit that's going on around me, like on my Instagram type shit, get some feedback. Right. I got a question for Cal though. I know you do a lot of things behind the scenes. And there's a lot of big names that you're involved in too. I don't want to say too much on that, but you working on anything that you might just hit their head with just to let them know you still not to be fucking with the pen. You know what I'm saying?
As an artist,
as an artist, you got something on the back end that you ain't ready to. You gonna hit them with the head with. You know what I'm saying?
Probably, man. The only song, man. The song that we was working on in the past, man, you probably forgot about it. It was talking about like crypto and what was it called? It was called like Money Motivator or something. You had did the hook.
That Money Motivation, yeah.
You had did the hook. Yeah. The beat was fire. And I had wrote a verse to it, but man, I'm such in the background, man, trying to make sure that all y'all are good and y'all become stars and
Yo, I just thought of this. My bad. Duh. Who the fuck wrote that song that y'all got for the intro for We Got Motion? Who's the female that's on there too? Like that shit hard as fuck. That shit hard as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I wrote that.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got we got a whole framework in the background, a whole bunch of stuff in the background, that we got going on.
Yep. Dub wrote that for Mafia Mommy. That song right now got almost 70,000 streams.
Yeah, that song rocking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that was that. And the production was.
I had a Wood suggested that I got an open verse on something too that I should shoot to you. I don't even know if we ever shot it to you.
No, you ain't shooting to him. You you did shoot it to him.
Yeah, I love featuring on people's shit. I love featuring on people's shit, man. That's one of my biggest things.
I got an open verse. But other than that, hold on, the baby want to say hi. Say hi.
The ratings going through the roof.
Hey. That's Baby G and me.
The ratings going through the roof. I ain't bringing mine up in here. They gonna try to take my shit.
You feel me? Wow. But look, hey, look, what we want to end with this, and we're gonna start making this a segment every time before we go, right? What we want to know from you is, right, who you feel like got motion and who don't.
Right now, currently.
Who got motion?
It could be music, entertainment, anything.
For real, that motherfucker, the AT Alien, that nigga, he been doing the 85 South show. Y'all know the AT Alien, the gray. The nigga be walking around here alien and shit.
Who's he talking about?
He be fucking with Snoop Dogg and all them niggas.
I don't even know that dude.
Bro, look it up, the AT Alien, bro. He fucking with Snoop Dogg. He fucking with the 85 South show.
What do you do?
You in Atlanta? No, he I don't know. He like a cosplay motherfucker. He got like the skin and shit done. Where he an alien, bro, and people think he a real alien, bro. He in Atlanta. He got motion, motherfucker. He dropped a couple mix tracks and all types of shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he in Atlanta. Like I said, he did 85 South.
I'm gonna have to check him out.
Yeah. So up and coming. Yeah. I don't know. I guess.
All right. And who you feel like? Who motion you feel like is on the decline?
On the decline? Ooh, man. Am I biased here? I fuck with Lil Baby, bro. I don't want to see that nigga fall off, bro. I don't want to see that nigga Lil Baby fall off, bro. I don't know.
We know he at the white party right at the mansion.
Come on, bro.
He might be, bro. It's too early in the game for that nigga to fall off, bro. Like, whatever he's doing, bro, he need to just lock in, bro. Because I really had faith in that nigga, bro. I really got faith in that nigga, bro. So
who got motion? Wood?
Who got motion right now? Listen, man. As much as you try to call me a Drake hater, man, Drake got motion right now. I haven't seen the numbers yet, but we know Iceman gonna be number one. I don't know what's number two. He's gonna be in that between one. All those three albums gonna be between 1 and 3, 1 and 4. So Drake do got the motion right now.
I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't stomach it for the first 3 days. The next thing I know, bro, that shit hard.
Drake should do that. He should do that. I swear to God.
Yeah, he got the motion. But as far as who don't got the motion, Ray J declining, brother. Ray J declining. And with the funniest part, when we look at content, the comments is always where the party at. Like I went to the comments, first thing somebody said, "Hey Ray J, don't you supposed to be dying, nigga?"
Right. I swear to God, I seen that too.
That's how I knew him saying he was dying was a whole lie, because ain't nobody brand risk over there. They're professional boxing, organization. You got to get doctor's checks and get cleared. If that dude was dying in 6 months with a heart condition, they wouldn't let him fight. That's too big of a lawsuit. Yeah. So Ray J, stop the cap. You're not dying. You use that as an excuse to be able to see your kids when you pull that gun out on Princess Love. Let's keep it a stack. And look, and guess what? I would have did it too, brother. If I would have did it too. But also, Super, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you if Aiden Ross cut that check. Wendy cut the check.
Save the date.
My music gonna be
clip this.
My music is gonna be We Got Motion. That's gonna be my theme song. I'm having 3 or 4 baddies come out. I'm putting a branding all over the shorts, everything. We Got Motion, man.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
be
this
right
who
there
got.
in the corner,
I'm
man.
going
I'm gonna
who
be right
don't
there in
got
the corner.
motion. Anybody at the gas pumps. When I look at, I just took about $122 to fill my tank up yesterday. Right, destroying me inside. And I'm a
Yeah.
dude that travel. I'm a nomad. I travel. I like to. I'm road. I'm a road warrior. $122 got me sitting in the house today. That's why I did mine. I did my spot at the house today. Fuck all that. Yeah, man, bro. Gas prices, Trump. Save us, bro. I mean,
Bro,
do something so
spare
motherfuckers can do some
spare a
scams
nigga.
and do something, bro. You got to
Spare a
look
nigga.
at, bro. This shit is crazy. So the gas pump, no motion.
No
Being a
motion.
road warrior, no motion. But I can tell you who got motion. We got motion. You feel me? Anybody that fuck with us, anybody in our entourage, anybody that's part of the team, anybody that's part of the marketing shit, anybody that's part of global, that's part of Telus, that's part of the Cowboy marketing, part of Free But Not Free, part of Frequency 99, we got motion. And I'm a homer, but I stand there. I prove that. We got motion.
That's a fact.
And
Well,
the
look,
fact,
man. Well, tell us. We definitely appreciate you, brother, for coming on the show. Giving us a little bit of your personality, a little bit of your backstory. We definitely gonna have you back again because it's some questions that I didn't get to ask you today. We're gonna dig a little deeper and just kind of know more about you. And we gonna get you back on here, man. So we appreciate your time. We appreciate everything, man. Before we go, give us your socials, where they can find you before we get up out of here.
yes, sir. So it's 2100 Music Group LLC at gmail.com. You can contact me there if you about your business, if you got motion and you want to get motion. I'm the real Telus. That's the_real_ Telus. All social media platforms. It's TELLES, not IS, not US, but we got motion. You feel me? But like I said, it's 2100 Music Group. 81010, let's go. 317, how you what, where you at? And you know that. Shout out to Cal. Shout out to P Dub. Hey, we live. We got motion. Let's get it. Let's go.
Let's
You
go.
already know, man. We out, man. We appreciate you. Pull up anytime.
For sure.
Yeah. We got motion.